Okay, I had a request to go over a couple of questions in the packet. Sorry for that glare. I'll slide over here. In the review packet, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to make a couple of videos. They're not all going to be on this one, but we're going to start with 42 and 43 were the first two. And in fact, let me share to the correct window. 42 and 43 are both about triangle heights and angles and all that stuff. So to find the height of a lamppost at a park, Rachel placed a mirror on the ground 20 feet from the base of the lamppost. She then stepped back 4 feet so that she could see the top of the lamppost in the center of the mirror. Rachel's eyes are 5 feet 6 inches above the ground. What is the height in feet of the lamppost? So the first thing you're going to want to do is kind of label everything that you can. She placed a mirror on the ground 20 feet from the base of the lamppost. So this distance right here is 20. She stepped back 4 feet. So this distance right here is 4. Rachel's eyes are 5 feet 6 inches above the ground. So there's 12 inches in a foot. So that means she is 5.5 feet. We want to make sure everything is in the same unit. So we have that height, and we're looking for this height right here. So now we can assume that this is a 90-degree angle, and we can assume that this is a 90-degree angle that she's making. Like if you drew this triangle straight down through her, you would have a right triangle. So really what we're going to do is we're going to find the hypotenuse, or we can actually just use trig to find this angle. We know that it'll be the same angle, so we'll be able to use that information to find the missing height. So let's start by we'll do tan. Actually, let me see if I can do this easier with the text feature. It's been easier, I think. So you would say tan x is equal to, so that's opposite over adjacent, right? So 5.5 over 4. This is x. We're doing 5.5 over 4. 5.5 divided by 4, right? And then in order to solve that, you would do inverse tan of that. So x is going to equal inverse tan of 5.5 over 4. And that will give you, I have my calculator right here. Let's see here, inverse tan of 5.5 divided by 4. That's going to give me 53.97. So I'm just going to use that. And that means that this is also going to be 53.97. So we can use that logic. 53.97. I don't know why I chose to do this in pencil instead of using the text, but that's okay. Because now we can use that to find the opposing side, because tan of that number should equal question mark over x. Okay, so we can use that same logic we just did. In this case, it's going to be tan of the actual angle, 53.97, equals opposite over adjacent. So question mark, we'll call it y, whatever, divided by 20. In order to solve that, you just multiply both sides by 20. So tan 53.97 times 20 should equal y. And I can do that in my calculator, 53.97 times 20. And that gives me 27.49. So 0.5, and we'll call that feet. So that is that first one. That was number 42. I'm going to double check that answer on the answer key because that's always a smart thing to do. Number 42 is 27.5. Yep. So again, just using the angles from one side to the other to do some basic trig. And then number 43 says a 30-foot long escalator forms a 41-degree angle at the second floor. What is the closest height of the first floor? So again, just using our trig rules, we can say with confidence that this angle is going to be 49 because it has to equal 180. So I can say 90, I'll just double check that. 90 plus 41 plus 49 is 180. Yep. So then I can use this angle now. I could also use this angle to find the height. So in fact, let's use the angle that we were given. So for this one, we need this side, which is the adjacent side, and the hypotenuse. And adjacent and hypotenuse is cosine, because remember it's so TOA is our ratio. So if we have the adjacent side and the hypotenuse, then we're going to use cosine. So I will say cosine of 41 is equal to the adjacent side, which we don't know, we'll call x, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 30. In order to solve that, we'll just do times 30 on both sides, and that should give us our answer. Cosine 41 times 30, and I got 22.64. So 22.64. So I'm assuming it's 22.5. I don't know where the rounding problem came. I did it exact in my calculator, but it happens. That was number 43. I'm saying it's B. The answer key says B. We did it right. So set up your correct trig function and then solve. Okay, so I will make some more videos, but that is number 42 and 43.